Hello world, it's Vagabond here. Welcome to Vietnam. This is the beginning of my train hopping adventure in this lovely Southeast Asian country. The entire railway looks very Soviet because signaling, overall look of the railway in China, in countries of former Soviet Union, and here in Vietnam are more or less similar. So this kind of the socialist standard. I see that there is some train which is currently arriving at the yard. Seems to be intermodal one. There is such a lovely rural area around the marshalling yard. I see fields with many plants, so I clearly see that people plant cabbage here, some vegetables. I have found the potential approach to the railway station. There is this kind of ladder which you can kind of climb and see what's going on in the yard. So there is this kind of passage. That's the intermodal train which just arrived here. Okay, based on the fact that there are no trains to hop on right now, we can just kill time somewhere around, potentially find a better approach to the railway, or maybe accept communism. There's actually the entire mural glorifying communism. It's depicted on the fence of the railway station. On the left there's basically Vietnamese flag and the flag of Communism Party, as far as I know, with this hammer and sickle. This is one of the symbols of Hanoi, the flag tower, and that's the continuation of the mural. Military as one of the symbols of communism, apparently. Children, just like family of workers, so labor class, the importance of labor class, and the main symbol of communism is basically hammer and sickle. We are learning some basics of Vietnamese language with this lovely guy.
Hello, xin chào bạn tôi.
Xin chào bạn tôi means hello my friend.
Hello my friend. 52.
Oh, the guy is 52 years old.
How old? 52. Hot boy, hot girl. Hot girl. Hot girl.
Hot gun?
Hot girl. Boy. Girlfriend is the boyfriend. Boy.
The man, Jin.
Boyfriend is a man, Jin is a son.
Oh, I don't really understand what does that mean. Jin? Yeah, so totally random experience here in Hanoi. I was just sitting over here and yeah, this guy just approached me, decided to talk to me a little bit. And now we are trying to communicate via Google Translate, using gesture language and things like that. This man is basically a street barber, so he's doing haircuts for people. This is his workplace.
Yeah, cut hair.
Yeah, he cuts hairs. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, that's what he's doing for business. And he's currently showing me the process of smoking tobacco here in Hanoi. This is his personal tube or pipe. It's not even the cigarette. So he puts tobacco here, ignites it. Yeah. Good. Great opportunity to see how the street barber in Hanoi works. So basically this is his workplace, it's literally on the street, and a person just came here, asked for the haircut, and here we go. So I just randomly found this coffee shop on Google Maps. It has not bad rating, so let's just visit it for a cup of coffee. Hello. Can I have a coffee?
Black coffee?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino? No,
Yep.
we only have Vietnamese coffee.
Oh, black, it's okay.
Black or
Black.
brown?
Black.
Like black coffee with condensed milk.
Yes, that's exactly what I want.
Okay.
Yeah. Usually people just add regular milk to the coffee, and this is how we have cappuccino. But it's a bit different story with Vietnamese coffee. Alright, let's taste the coffee with condensed milk. Yeah, so it's basically a sweet kind of coffee, but instead of sugar, you can clearly feel this kind of condensed milk. It's also served with ice. There is a little bit strange aftertaste. I'm not sure if it's caused by like this kind of condensed milk or just by the water which was used, or by ice. But it's a little bit like, you know, it's a little bit unpleasant aftertaste. Tastes like sweat, you know, literally like sweat, people sweat. But you can tolerate it. Also, there is this kind of complimentary drink or something. I don't know what's this. It's not water, it's not juice. It's such a weird yellow substance. The bartender of this coffee shop happened to be so welcoming. He's basically the son of the owner of this coffee shop. It was opened by his mother some years ago. And yeah, he speaks fluent English and I managed to communicate with him. He also shared with me some kind of the local chewing gum. So it's kind of the plant which you have to chew, and when you chew it, you can basically extract water from it. So you make it like this. You start chewing it, and when you finish chewing it, when you extract the whole water from it, I just get rid of what has remained, so you do not swallow it. Yeah, it actually tastes a bit like chewing gum. So it's an interesting way to avoid dehydration by just chewing this kind of thing. Yeah, it's basically a smoking pipe, kind of the massive...
The water will throw out. You just like this. Okay?
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna try this. Fingers crossed I will not pass out.
Stronger. Like this, that's it, the sound.
Yeah, it's quite strong. But it's doable. It's hard to smoke. I mean, it's a good portion of tobacco in your lungs. What the hell? Okay, back to the main street of the neighborhood, trying to find a place where to have dinner. And most of the places seem to be closed, strangely enough. So probably I'll just need to carry on walking and I'll eventually find a place. Apparently I found the restaurant, but good luck crossing the street. There is not a single traffic light. So I just need to start walking at some point. Okay. Now, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we can still walk. Okay. Yeah, I made it a reasonably looking restaurant. Ordered beef noodles. So let's see what can we have for $4 actually. So a portion of beef noodles is going to cost us $4. It's twice more expensive than the same portion at a street food cafe or restaurant, but it's okay. Alright, so this is what you can get for $4 here on the outskirts of Hanoi, next to the railway station. It looks like a decent portion of beef noodles, accompanied by some vegetables and tomato. Well, what can I say, noodles are pretty much okay. Even though they're pretty thin, still eatable, like quite delicious. So they were also served with soy sauce, with fresh cucumber. And also I got a juice. Eating this kind of thing, I'm practicing eating with sticks. So I already developed this kind of skill. I realized that initially it was quite complicated for me, but currently it's totally fine. So I learned the technique and it's just fine. I eat with sticks every single day. I've just had a nice meal for $5, plus spent $2 more for groceries, which I'm planning to finish during the evening. Probably I'll just return to the spot and we'll continue waiting for the proper freight train. So today I also have a night shift because I badly want to catch at least something. Finally I caught the Vietnamese cargo train. Empty gondolas, exactly what I was looking for. So let's see where we'll be able to get by this train. I'm very close to the locomotive, hopefully I will not be caught. Station after Hanoi, and yeah, we're rolling further. It's good. Okay, yellow signal for us. Doesn't sound promising because it's just the second station. So I've been riding this train for maybe 20 minutes only, and we're already about to stop. Here, but the train has finally departed after 25 minutes in the yard. It actually seemed that they attached one container to this train, to the rear of the train, but I'm not exactly sure, I couldn't see it properly. And also the biggest question, where we go, because this is the junction point, so we Either go towards China or towards the dead end near Hanoi. Based on map, we are going towards China, not to that stupid dead end. Well, at least it's going to be a decent long ride, up to 300 kilometers if I reach the border. I've just seen 2 yellow signals, which means that they are going to park the train on the side track. Decided to change the wagon because I was too close to the locomotive. Let's get a little bit back. Alright, the journey goes on. I switched the wagon. This one sounds very loud, but it is how it is. So we passed the passenger train and carry on moving. Fairly large railway yard where my train spent more than 1 hour, and I think that there was a crew change here. So the journey goes on. Let's enjoy the ride. Good morning, guys. I've been already for 8 hours in this train and it already got bright, so it's morning, and it's actually the most dirty day in my entire journey. So I've been traveling for 2 months right now. Just look at that. That's why it's hard to predict when it will reach its terminal station and what its terminal station is actually going to be. There are 2 options. Either this train is going to the border station with China, or it will be dropped, like abandoned, a little bit before it, where is the junction to some mines. Agriculture of Vietnam. We can see how people plant rice, for example, vegetables and other cultures. it seems that we are just passing by a loaded freight train, exactly the same one, but with cargo. Rain. That's exactly what I need right now. Perfect. Let's turn dust into the mud. Time to have at least some kind of meal. I wouldn't say that this is breakfast. This is Red Bull. This is Choco Pie. So that's it. Luckily rain was short and we are on the road again. It's 70 kilometers left to the border. Hell knows actually when we'll reach it, because the train is relatively slow. Even when it runs between stations, its speed does not exceed 50 kilometers per hour. Not a good sign, guys. We are passing by exactly the same train, but my train is dead right now. Okay, apparently my train has been entirely abandoned here, because for 3 hours nothing is going on in the yard. Still 70 kilometers left to the town where this train was supposed to go. But yeah, I mean... Oh, wait a second. Actually, something is going on right now, finally. No, you know what, guys? Actually, I realized that maybe I shouldn't leave that early, because I still have some time. And basically, the place where this train happened to be abandoned, there is no reasonable way to get out aside from taking this train. When I got off the train, I was about to move. I was actually about to leave the railway station, but at the very last moment I noticed that the engine of that diesel locomotive started working again. And yeah, I noticed that they started shunting, and it got clear to me that they were about to start moving further with this train. So luckily I managed to see it. I took a pee, then got back to this train, and currently riding it again. So we are moving further northbound towards Chinese border. Tired of riding this train. I've been on this train since 9 p.m. yesterday, which means that in total I've already spent 17 hours in this freaking gondolas. So I'm tired of it. The train is so slow, so probably I'll just get off the train at the next station, which is going to be like a local junction. Backpack, guys, how am I supposed to clean it? I have to take it to the laundry as well, most definitely. Otherwise I will not be able to clean all of this dust. Strangely enough, the train is passing by the station where I was thinking it was going to stop. 200 meters away from here is the junction, so the train either turns left to Mainz or carry on moving towards Chinese border. So basically the train has just turned from the main line to the branch track of one of the mines. So I just got off the train. There was no sense for me to go further following this railway. So yeah, I mean, I still have covered significant distance by this train, even though it took me way more time than I initially expected. Yeah, while cleaning my clothes, I didn't even realize that I'm staying next to tiny bananas. Look at them. I mean, these are smallest bananas I've ever seen. They're still green, so even climate of northern Vietnam is suitable for planting them. Yeah, so I ended up in a pure Vietnamese middle of nowhere. I mean, it's just a small town in northern Vietnam where nothing is going on. That's the feature of local small towns. I mean, they're super chill, super chill. There is a lot of Vietnamese flags. There's not so many of them in Hanoi, but in provincial towns, which I noticed, there is a lot of them. People in Vietnam don't waste their land. They occupy every single corner, every single portion of land to cultivate plants. I'm quite hungry right now, so before moving somewhere further, I'd like to have a meal. Xin chào, cafe?
Okay.
Oh, cool. Yeah. It seems to be a local cafe or something. This is how I figure out basically these Vietnamese cuisines. So I just use Google Translate, turn on camera, and it automatically translates things to English language. So I can photograph it and see the translation. So they have some fried rice, some chicken, boiled eggs. Can I have this? Con gao bo. Cha chanh. One thing which I noticed about Vietnam is that even in some remote locations, in small towns, when you go to the restaurant, they perfectly serve the food like in proper restaurants. The fried rice with some vegetables, corn, nuts, surprisingly, and kind of a salad with beef. How lovely. And the portion of this costs just $2. $2, guys. And $1 for the drink. Yeah, it's very nice. It feels like it was fried in some sauce or something. I feel some kind of like either soy sauce or teriyaki sauce, and it tastes very nice. Let's go to salad part, basically with beef. Exceptional. Very, very nice. Some nuts. Basically salty peanuts. Perfect. Yeah, here we go with corn. I'll try it later. And yeah, what's this? Just some green things. Perfect. Very balanced meal, by the way.